Hello friends and welcome to another video. Today, I'm gonna be mixing all of my highlighters together into one giant, hopefully dazzling mega highlighter. So I've previously mixed some of my makeup before, including all of my nude lipsticks, my foundations, my eyeshadows, and my liquid lipsticks. And I would say I've been overall surprised by how well they each turned out. But beyond there being a lot of requests for this particular Franken product, I'm curious to see just what will come out of this. Now, I don't normally wear highlighter on a daily basis because I'm a pretty oily person, so I generate my own sheen throughout the day. But when I go full glam and do wear highlighter, it better be full-on Nikki tutorials burning out your retinas shiny. So hopefully, mixing all of the powers of my highlighters together will achieve that. Also, a big thank you to Olay and Olay Daily Facials for sponsoring this video. Did you like that smooth from under the table lift? It was just, after many bad makeup science experiments, we somehow got sponsored. I think they may have seen just how many makeup wipes we've used over the course of the series and decided they needed to step in and help. So I have their pre-moistened wipes that we're gonna use as our surgeon's rags throughout the mixing portion of the video, and I'll show you guys how to take off your makeup with these dry cloths later on. But first, to the scraping. Let's bring out those highlighters, shall we? For someone who doesn't wear a lot of highlighters, I do have a lot of highlighters here. So I'm gonna try and get a little sampling of each highlighter using this scalpel here to just scrape off a tiny bit into the same pan. And then at the end, once I've done that to all of my highlighters, I'll use this makeup repairing mousse to try and set it all down and turn it into a usable highlighter. I also have these 2 sheets of paper. One is for a fan suggestion to put a piece of paper underneath where I'm like pouring things. So at the end, I don't have to just like wipe all the extra casualties away. I can just pour it in. And also one for swatching. Although I feel like swatching highlighters on a piece of paper doesn't really allow you to see the highlighter in its full glory because it looks best on skin. So I'm also gonna be swatching them all on my face. All right, I'm done talking now. Let's start scraping. All right, so let's begin with this one, which I wear a decent amount. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I feel like I have a decent amount of highlighters that are this tan rosy color that are supposed to just be like a little bit of shine on your face. But I do have some more odd ones like purple, rainbow, green, glow in the dark that we'll get to last. All right, let's scrape. Oh yeah, that's a soft one.
Yeah.
It's very velvety.
Just lifting right up.
It's upsetting. All right, let's dump this one in. That's a decent amount, actually. Doesn't look like we've harmed it too horribly. And now I've got a lot on my finger. Perfect, because I gotta swatch it on my face.
So that's highlighter.
Yeah.
That's a good effect.
All right, so I'm gonna grab all of my like natural, like nudie highlighters and do those first.
Oh, this one's bulbous. It's like a little boobish.
Creating a nice little areola mound. Are we gonna get demonetized for that?
You might, actually.
This one's pretty tough. I feel like you could almost play this one like a drum. You know those videos that like play All-Star on a thick cat? For example. All that glitters is gold? It was meant to be. Oh, this one has an engraving of a cute flower that hasn't been destroyed yet. Should I kill the design or that's too sad? I'm gonna create my own design. I was gonna create a little heart. Oh, that's a butt heart. We've got another one. I'm gonna try and make a star this time.
It's like the highlighter color of like Patrick from SpongeBob.
This is full glam Patrick. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Here, we can mess up the design on these ones because I don't think there's any space for us to do any freestyle.
That's the most satisfying one yet.
It looks like some spices. Got some cinnamon, some sugar, some other spices. All right, so we're nearing the end of the nudie ones and I'm making some good progress on my face.
You're like beige Rudolph.
Oh, I do kind of look like a deranged reindeer. I think one of the last nudie ones is this one from 7-Eleven. So it's got like 2 different sides. So let's do them both and see if we can't cascade them in. It kind of looks like someone powdered up Tums. The only good Tums are the mint ones. Don't at me. I'm gonna double swatch this guy because it's got 2 sides. I was about to go like this. That's not okay. All right, so I think that concludes the normal highlighter portion of this evening. Let's move on to the weird ones, shall we? Look at that paper shine. Staples is quaking. All right, let's start with these ones. We've got purple and red and orange. I call this Charizard cheeks. And this icy blue one. If the last one was Charizard cheeks, This is Elsa's buttocks. Okay, so next up, we're gonna blow through a couple, like these salt and pepper shaker ones, and this one that says it's hollow, but it's not really. I think I should just complete my facial hair and make a highlighter mustache. Highlighting the Cupid's bow, key.
You know what? It kind of works.
All right, so this next one is very glittery. This is the Aurora Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think that we should do this palette kind of like how we did the eyeshadows, where we do a bunch of them in a row and then kind of cascade them in. All right, so this next one is a palette from Huda Beauty, which Tyler calls Huda Booty.
Huda Booty?
It is much easier to say than Huda Beauty.
Huda Booty.
Oh, it's a magnetic palette. It is taking my scalpel with it. I wasn't expecting that. Huda didn't let me know. Okay, so we're nearing the home stretch. I have 5 left in here. So let's start with these rainbows. Now, I never know with these rainbow highlighters if you're supposed to apply it like a rainbow or like mix them all together on your brush and then apply them. So, yeah, I think we should just carve right down the middle. And why don't we put this one like right between my eyebrows, like a little unibrow? Oh, that's nice actually. That's actually a nice highlighter. Highlighter unibrows. Sounds like it could be an Instagram trend, to be honest. All right, so we've got 2 highlighters left, one of which is the famed Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. This is a little painful, but this is gonna bring some serious sparkle to our concoction. It's a sacrifice for science. I'm not saying that Rihanna would understand, but maybe she would. You know, I've spent about an hour and a half putting highlighter on places that there definitely shouldn't be highlighter, and I haven't highlighted under my brow bone. So let's put some there. So last up is this glow-in-the-dark highlighter. I wonder how much of this we would have to put in for our concoction to also glow in the dark. All right, that's enough. I'm doing a lot here.
In a feeble attempt to make the entire thing glow in the dark, it's now green.
Okay, so we are done putting all of our highlighter scrapings into the little pan. I just counted and it looks like we've got 45 different highlighter colors in there. That means I also have 45 different colors on my face right now. I think we should collect all of the fallen shavings and put that in as well. And then next, I'm gonna use one of these little sticks to mix our mixture all together. I may also have to do a little bit of grinding as well, because some of the chunks are kind of big. Okay, so I think now that we've mixed it up, we're ready for the moon mousse, which, if I remember the process correctly, you basically pat down the mixture with the spatula and then squirt the mousse onto it. Oh, I forgot that this thing just disappears like magic. All right, now I'm gonna let that absorb in and then pack it down again. Did I put too much on? I'm really curious to know as to why that one spot is just like poking out. Oh my God, it's opening up. Oh, it was a bubble. Wow. All right, it looks like things have calmed down, so I think I'm ready to press this down one more time before we go to bed. I think that if I just leave it open overnight, it'll hopefully evaporate out anyway. If the liquid's still there, it's a liquid highlighter. And besides the mousse, it looks really fun and shiny in there. So I'm pretty excited to get this thing on my face and get the rest of these off my face. All right, so we're gonna whip out our Olay Daily Facials 5-in-1 water-activated dry cloths. Instead of just being a makeup remover, they're supposed to remove your makeup, but also cleanse, tone, exfoliate, and hydrate. Got a lot of stuff going on there. All right, so I'm gonna put it under water, and then you kind of rub it to create a lather. And then this is what I do, so we can get ourselves to California Pizza Kitchen for dinner. Oh wow, look at that. Nothing more satisfying than like a fully used makeup wipe. These things definitely do a pretty thorough job of taking your makeup off. I'm someone who like oftentimes uses an oil-based cleanser to remove my makeup and then a water-based cleanser to like take the oil off. And something that's cool about these is that they kind of take care of both oil and water-based cleansing in one. All right, and then when you're done taking off all your makeups, you rinse the cloth again to kind of like finish off the job. Oh, I forgot to go in on my lips. I forgot that I put highlighter there too. All right, so I am all washed, cleansed, toned, refreshed, and ready to go. So we're gonna wrap up for the evening, and tomorrow morning we'll check back in with our franken-highlighter and see how it's doing. All right, so it's the next morning. I've come to inspect our franken-highlighter, and it seems to be looking okay. So last, I'm gonna press this thing down, and then we're gonna do our makeup and put this bad boy on the face. So I'm showered now and ready to do my makeup. Just looking at it in the pan right now, I think it's dried down to be like pretty rose goldy, but let's swatch it on my hand and see how it looks before we get into the face. Oh, wow! Holy crap, that is actually very pigmented. It is super pink though. It's definitely more rose than gold in my opinion. It feels really soft and nice though. The texture is very nice. So since we're nearing a full face of Franken makeup products, I'm gonna also wear my other Franken makeups today and, you know, just have the whole family together. So I'm gonna do my makeup right now and make sure to use the Franken foundation, the Franken shadow, and the Franken nude lipstick. So I think that with all of the other Franken products on my face, we're ready to go in with our rosy highlighter. All right, here we go. The cheekbone. I mean, that's there already. So let's do the other side here. This side's slightly more well lit. I don't know if I'd call this blinding yet. Let me apply a little bit more. Let me put a little bit under my brow bone, Cupid's bow, and then tip of the nose, right? I don't know why I said it like that. All right, you can definitely see it on the nose. Wow, hello. All right, so it's on. It's not necessarily blinding in this light, but I'll show you guys how it looks under my like LED panels next door, and then also outside in the sunlight. All right, so here I am in artificial light, and you can definitely see it in here. It's saying hello. Heh ho ho, is what it says. Yeah, I definitely put so much of this stuff on that it looks kind of like me on a normal day after like 10 hours of being outside. So that's a lot of oil that I would have produced. 10 hours outside with my glands, we're megawatt. All right, so we're out in full sun now.
Oh, it's a little shimmery.
Ty, what do you think of it?
I can see it. Your face looks a little globish, orbital, celestial. Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Celestial is better than globish.
Globish.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like the beginning of planet Earth when it comes around. It's like that big bright light.
Ah, so it looks like the sun?
It looks like the sun.
That's good.
That's what I meant.
All right, so we're here at the mall, and we're gonna be looking for a dupe Franken highlighter. I think I'm just gonna swatch them on my hand and try and find a dupe. I guess we could swatch on the face, but I think my face is tired of being swatched upon. All right, so I've got 2 fistfuls worth of swatches of possible dupes for the Franken highlighter. At first I was trying to swatch a lot of them that were sort of like pinky looking, but a lot of those ones that look pink in the pan end up kind of like gold or peachy on the skin, but these on my right hand are the better swatches. This one is the pink shade from the Sephora Luminizing palette, and this one is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light. All right, now let's confirm. If anything, the Franken highlighter is just like a more shimmery version of these guys. Maybe that little bit of extra shine is the glow in the dark. Speaking of that, how should we see if this thing's glow in the dark? Just go somewhere dark and see what happens?
Is that how the other one works?
I think so. Okay, so it turns out the way you test this glow in the dark highlighter is with a Blacklight. So we got one. Just so you guys know, this is what the glow in the dark highlighter looks like next to a Blacklight.
Nice. Well, that's crazy.
Okay, and then this is our highlighter with the Blacklight on it. Look at my mustache right now.
Is it glow in the dark? Oh, there is a little bit of it, yeah.
Right in the Cupid's bow?
Do you have any under your eyebrow?
Oh yeah. The cheek, not so much. I guess it's hard to see it because it's more spread out. I think the Cupid's bow / mustache area was somehow allocated a lot of the glow in the dark pigments. I don't know what all the other specks are around my face. There's like blue specks too.
What is that?
It's questionable. All right, so that was my day wearing my Franken highlighter. When I first put it on my face in the sort of like shady natural light of the other room, it didn't look like super shiny, but once we got under the artificial lights and then out in the sun, and also when comparing it to other highlighters in Sephora, I was pretty impressed by how it looked. One of the interesting things to me about it is that there were so many interesting colored highlighters that went into this Franken highlighter, and on my face, it looks pretty normal. That said, I was surprised that I could see some of the glow-in-the-dark pigments on my face. I did have a little bit of a heavy hand in there, you know, just trying to get some in there, but I don't know, my mustache was a-glowing, and that is my desired look. So all in all, I would say this is a good addition to the Franken family. They all seem to be living in harmony together on my face right now. I actually think they sort of suit each other. All the siblings getting along. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked that video, make sure to smash that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And once again, a big thank you to Olay Daily Facials for sponsoring this video. They're the 5-in-1 cloths, so they've kind of got their own Franken thing going. You can pick up your own Olay Daily Facials dry cloths at olay.com, or also like pretty much any drugstore. They're around, you've seen them probably. A big shout out to Kirsty for watching. Thanks for watching, Kirsty, and I will see you guys next time.